I think Black Phone 2 is a good sequel. Although it's pretty clear they tried to stretch the story for part 2, they still did it with thought and intent, adding new supernatural layers and tangents. I've always had mixed feelings about the Black Phone's writing. It's adventurous and engaging, but sometimes it takes a little too much creative liberty in the narration to create more stimulating tension, which made me detach from it, both the times. Then again, maybe horror films are supposed to do that, for the thrill. What's always best about the Black Phone movies, though, is their making. I really admire how creative Scott Derrickson, the director, tries to be with this franchise. The first film had a consistent set design and a distinct color palette. Desaturated browns against blue for subject and background separation. This one, mostly ice and blue, but still aesthetically right. Scott's now used both conventional horror looks, the gritty, desaturated tone, and the cold, chilling one. Let's see what he does next, if or when there's a next one. The use of the old film look in specific scenes was even better this time. Those shots from Gwen's dream felt like watching an art house film from the 80s, and I loved how they edited that part intentionally off, just like old films used to be. That wasn't bad filmmaking. It's just that we've evolved since then, and they took that into account, which shows their sincerity. Now the negatives, visually speaking, in part 2. I get that this is a commercial film, and that the slightly animated presentation was a deliberate choice, but the shots on the frozen lake sometimes felt like a constructed set. Appealing, yes, but noticeably artificial. Maybe they were going for a look that prioritized design over realism, which is fine. But personally, I value realism more than a comic book aesthetic. Then comes the weakest part, the entire church scene. Too much creative liberty taken by the gaffer. Who puts purple lights in a church like that, with one huge glowing white cross? I mean, it's a church for heaven's sake. Pun intended. Those choices made me uncomfortable in my seat. I get that they wanted a stylized composition, but it still needs to feel believable. You tell a story through art direction, then package it in style, not the other way around. Thankfully, after that scene, the film went back to being creative and grounded, and I calmed down. As for the horror, both films create tension and anticipation, but they're not the scariest movies out there. I did jump once or twice, honestly, but I saw most of the scares coming. In the end, it's the making that keeps us hooked. It's creative, innovative, and fun to watch. The Black Phone is the kind of movie you enjoy with popcorn or pizza, not to be terrified, but to be entertained. And if that's what you expect from a horror film, this is the one.